everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I thought I'd start my video a bit differently today. So happy Monday to you all. Today's video I'm going to be doing a whip and chats, and this one has driven me, the one that I'm whipping and chatting today has driven me to distraction. I don't know if it's because of my eyes are playing me up or what, but the confetti in it is just, there's a lot. There's only 21 colours on it, but I'm telling you, the confetti is a lot. It's a very busy picture, so I'm thinking that's possibly why the confetti is so bad. So I have just placed several orders for Temu, so they are making their way to me as we speak. And also over the weekend I placed an order with Fan Sales, because I thought, you know what, I haven't actually done a haul from Fan Sales for a while, so I thought, why not just hop on, see what they've got, see what their prices are. And they do have a section on there that is diamond paintings, all for £2.99, so £2.99. so that is just a fabulous price to pay for any diamond painting. So I thought, you know, I'll have a look on there, see what bargains I can get, as if I don't have enough diamond paintings. But you know, this is what us diamond painters are like, and I am absolutely loving these new pearl diamond paintings. I am obsessed. When I say obsessed, I am like obsessed with them. I just adore them. But I do try to not pay too much for them, but one or two may have slipped in the cart that were just a bit on the more expensive side. But never mind. It's my birthday soon, so that's my treat to myself. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see the lovely diamond painting, and we can start diamond painting it. And first and foremost, if you haven't done so already and you like my content, please do consider liking and subscribing, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram on Crazy Borgies Diamond Art. Okay, let's get diamond painting. Okay, so this is the image. Let's see if I can bring the image in. There. That's the image there. It's like love hearts with a few spirals, a few flowers, a few squiggles here and there. And yes, it's very hard work, this one, on my eyes, most definitely. Just zoom you out a little bit, and then there, that should do for now. Yeah, so it's a lovely image, don't get me wrong, but it is just, it's hard on my eyes, it really is. So I've got my old trusted magnifier here, and when I'm struggling I just I flick it on and I look through. This one, actually, I've just seen it was from Temu as well, £3.37. So this diamond painting though, this one was actually a PR pack, and it was $5.08 from Fgnormal. So yes, I've got my two diamond painting pens which I like to use. Is this one and that one. Red is my favourite colour, obviously. So we are going to work on a gorgeous pink this morning. I've got one more section to do after this, and I tell you, I don't want to see any more confetti after this, because it has, as I said, it's been a struggle, this painting, and it's only a little 30 by 30, so you wouldn't think I'd be struggling with it, but there we go. The eyes are tired, so I've just been like trying to do what I can do. I've done most of this section yesterday, and then I thought I'd finish it off with you this morning, because I have just come back from church. So yeah. Let me just get a bit more glue on my pen. there. So once again, this is symbol C. And this one is DMC code 3806. It's a gorgeous bubblegum pink there. Gorgeous. Really struggling with my my headache this morning. I tell you, this concussion, I don't recommend anybody to go and bounce their head off a pavement, guys, because it's just dragging on and on and on. I tell you, it's doing my brains in, it really is. Because I'm usually quite a get up and go sort of person, but the way that this concussion has me feeling, I can't get up and go. Because if I get up and go too fast, I'll end up on the floor, you know. It's not nice. And I always find that I just feel really, I feel really vulnerable when I'm ill, you know, when I've got something wrong with me. And it just makes me really have a lot of sympathy for the elderly, the sick, the frail, you know, what they must go through on a daily basis. So this morning, well, this weekend, to stop me from getting too down in the dumps, I decided to binge watch some of The Chosen. So I'm only just starting on season 1 at the moment. And I have to say, it's quite hard going, you know. There's a lot in there to unpack. And there's a lot to think about. So, one thing that stands out to me though is Mary Magdalene. There we go, got it right. And how she didn't let it put her off being around all those men, you know. And they didn't treat her any differently. They accepted her as she was, you know. And, yeah. And Jesus, you know, he had a lot of time for Mary too. Which was lovely. Lovely to see. And her character is really sweet, actually. It's a really sweet character that Mary Magdalene is. So, and Jonathan Rumi, he does portray Jesus really well. He's got the accent, the charisma, everything. Just is perfect. Really perfect. So I'm really enjoying it. Each episode in the seasons is about an hour, sometimes over an hour, but roughly about an hour long. And so I try to watch like just an episode a day in the weekend, maybe 2 episodes in the weekdays when the kids are at school, just because I want to get as much from it as possible, especially during Lent season as well. So, and I thought, seeing as I'm a bit isolated at home with this concussion at the moment, it's a perfect time really to binge watch The Chosen. There we go. So I didn't really do much this weekend. Just, to be honest, Saturday, I got up kind of late actually. I got up about 11ish. I came downstairs, obviously sorted the kiddies out their breakfast and everything, and then fell asleep again, didn't I? I fell asleep probably about 1 or 2, and I slept right through to about 4:30. I mean, this is what this concussion is doing to me, you know. It's just knocking me out, literally. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I have to force myself to wake up, because when I'm asleep, I feel like I'm drugged up on something, you know. It feels like I've took sleeping tablets or something, but I haven't. It's literally just the concussion. And I have really bizarre dreams as well. Ever since the bang on the head, I've had really strange dreams, guys, and I don't know if it's possibly related to the bang on the head or what really, but they can be quite scary, you know. That. Okay, in there now. So yeah, that was my Saturday, but I did manage to go to church, but it wasn't really a successful time, because I did have a funny turn at church, just because the heat from the radiators, and I just think I was having a bad day anyway with the concussion that day. So yeah, there we go. All this I straighten out. What I do is I do my section and then I roll it and then straighten it, go through with a straightener, because especially when there's a lot of confetti, you need to straighten it. And it does straighten out nicely. There. But even just now when I went to church, and it's literally in the weekdays only a 20-minute mass, and literally got up from the kneeling position, went to go for communion and felt dizzy. And this is what my life is like at the moment. And then obviously when I go dizzy, I start feeling sick, because that's just like a normal reaction. When you're really dizzy, you start feeling like you're going to vomit. Well, it is for me anyway. And yeah, that's my life at the moment. But I'm hoping all these things are just going to be temporary, you know, because I'm only on, what day am I on now? Week 3 of recovery. So I've got to give it time, haven't I? You know, it's not every day I go around banging my head off the pavement, like bouncing it literally off the pavement. So I just got to listen to my body and sleep when I need to sleep. And I'm thinking all the sleeping I'm doing is possibly a good sign, because babies, they grow, don't they, when they're sleeping. So I'm thinking maybe because I'm sleeping so much, possibly I could be healing while I'm sleeping. I'm hoping so anyway. Right, that's all my C's done from what I can see. That was not meant to be a joke, by the way, but anyway. So there we go. So last pink is a Z. No, it's not last pink, because we've got the E's as well, haven't we? Yeah. It's similar shade actually, this one. This is what I'm saying about, there's so much confetti here, guys, and then most of them look kind of similar, if I'm honest with you. So it's a bit, it can be a bit annoying, because you're like, well, why didn't, like that colour and that colour, there's not much between them really, is there? So, and that's C, and this is Z, this one. Z is DMC code 3609. No, 3608, sorry. So yeah, there's not much, and this is symbol Z. Not much between these colours, and it can get a bit after a while, because you're changing colour for a colour that is virtually the same. And it's the same with the purples as well. Like, there's so many different shades of purple, but most of them are very similar. So you end up being like, oh, I'm changing colour here for a very similar shade. There you go. So I hope you all had a lovely peaceful weekend, guys. There. Oh look, I've missed a C. See? This is what happens, and then I get frustrated because I'm like, oh, I've missed a C, but it's very similar to the colour that I'm diamond painting. So I'm just gonna get this colour out. There. So there's small Z's over here. I just seen another C I've missed. No, that's not even C, that's G. Oh, that's another thing, is because G and C are quite similar shades, okay. Just seen a C up here as well. They're quite similar shades, and G and C are just, oh yeah, not G and C, sorry, G and O. G and O are very similar shades, and it's very annoying, guys, very annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Where am I? Over here, weren't it? I saw. Let's see. Yeah, and one day I was just like, oh gosh, you know, I had to get this magnifier glass because I had to get it out because it was just doing my head in. I couldn't tell if the G had was an O or not, really. And that's the problem when they put the symbols that are very, hang on a second, they put them quite close together, like, you know, if they put a G and an O, it can be a bit, oh, like you're going to have to get that magnifier out and have a look closer. There we go. Because let's see, G is 718 and O is 917. So, you know, they are very similar shades, though they're like a dark pink. Go, there's a Z there as well. Okay, we shall go. So yes, I've just ordered 2 more packages from Temu, can you believe that? And I've already got a package here that I've got to unbox. Honestly, it's these pearl diamond paintings. They're just so gorgeous. I love them. I absolutely love them. I see them and I think, oh, I really like that, and I put it in my cart, leave it there and wait for them to send me an offer. And then obviously when they send you an offer, you're like, well, it's rude not to accept. And not only that, but then you've got the free shipping over £15 as well. So you're like, well, I've got to spend over £15 now. Which is very easy to do. Very easy to do indeed. Okay. So let's do down here this one. Okay. Lots of bubblegum pinks here. But as I was saying, it is a very, very busy image, this one. So I have a feeling that that's why it's so mad, you know, with the confetti. There. Right, let's change onto a darker pink now. Get some of these E's done. So this is DMC code 3805. It's a darker pink now. So we'll start off down here. It is a very pretty picture though, this one. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna say adios, as I was only popping on for a quickie today. But as I said, keep your eye out because I will have unboxings coming up this week. Yeah, just keep an eye out, waiting for them. Okay, so take care, God bless. Thank you so much for joining me for today's whip and chat. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know how, if you have ever had a canvas that has made you go cross-eyed with the confetti. Because I've had quite a few now, quite a few, but this one has by far been the worst one for a long time with the confetti. And I love confetti usually, but within my personal limits, obviously. But it's going to look beautiful once it's completed. So that's the main thing. Okay, take care, God bless, and obviously I will show you this one once it's completed. Yeah, it won't be today though, it'll be another day for sure. Okay, bye for now guys, God bless you all. I can't link this one in the video description box because I have no idea when I got it. Okay, and it's probably an old one. I suppose I could have a little look and see if I could find it. If I can, then it will be down below in the video description box. Okay, take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now guys. Bye.